I'm gonna try my best to record this with my toddler just out of frame, so pardon if anything happens.
What you got there?
Toys.
Toys. Now we're trying to figure out our water filtration system because I bought one and I thought it would fit under our sink. How are you feeling about this? We're trying to install this water filtration system. Josh got it hooked up, then realized that they didn't send us one of the pieces of tubing that we needed. So we cut one of the pieces in half, kind of rigged that together because we've been waiting for a while for this water filter and we didn't want to wait even longer for a piece that they forgot to put in. Hopefully once we get this seal in, everything will be fine. So if you didn't gather from the start of this video, Josh and I ordered a reverse osmosis water filtration system from the brand Aquasana. I was really excited about this filter because we don't pay for water in the place that we're in right now, so it was something that we could hook up super easily under the sink and have clean water for our family. So I really like the idea of this filter because it also has a remineralizer. So with reverse osmosis water, everything is pulled out of the water, so it might not necessarily be beneficial, but with the remineralizer, all of the necessary minerals and helpful minerals are added back into the water. All around, I thought it was a sound filter. I was really excited about it. My only problem was I didn't look at the Better Business Bureau website. We'll get back to that. I ordered the filtration system. Online it said I had free shipping. I didn't really look through everything, but after the fact we got an invoice for a freight charge of $17. I don't know what a freight charge is, but it sounds a little bit like a shipping charge when we were supposed to have free shipping. So we waited for over 10 days, which the shipping time was between 7 and 10 days, but I thought it wasn't really a big deal. Again, I was super excited about it. We get the filtration system. I take it out, I look under the sink, and I was like, our sink doesn't look like the demo videos or any of the instructions. So we figured out how to place everything, even with the pipes being a little different, and we started setting up the entire system. Well, we noticed that there were pieces missing. And in the instructions, they're quite dated, even the ones that are in the box with the system. So I went onto their website, there's a YouTube video that's on the actual product description, so we went and watched the video, which is also dated. All of these instructions and all of these videos were telling us to do things with pieces we didn't have or with pieces that were already put together, and the whole thing was just really confusing. With our setup, it was problem after problem after problem. First we noticed, hey, we're missing a piece of tubing, which I said we cut one in half, whatever, figured it out, it was great. We hook everything up, go to turn the water on, the water's been running for a few minutes, there's no water coming out of the spout, which in the directions it says it might take up to 2 hours for it to come full pressure, so we were like, okay, maybe it's just needing to build up pressure in the pressure tank, that makes sense, I guess, who knows. As the water starts running, we noticed that the pressure tank itself was leaking in 2 different places. We noticed when we pulled the pieces apart that there was a plastic seal that had been broken. Don't know how it got broken, don't know when it got broken, don't know if it was shipped broken. We went, we taped it up, we figured it out, we tightened it a little bit tighter without the seal. And I thought we were good, I thought everything was great. So we turned the water back on, let it run for a little bit. There was some water coming out of the spout, but not a ton. And again, we were like, oh, we'll just wait 2 hours until it's supposed to be full pressure. So we wait the 2 hours, it still wasn't full pressure, and we start hearing drips of water. So we checked under the sink, we didn't really see anything, but there was just a puddle of water underneath, like our garbage bags, our cleaning supplies. From there, obviously we had to turn the water off again and find out where the water was coming from. We found out that it was coming from the spigot, which the water is supposed to come out of. There's really nothing that we could do about it because that piece came fully assembled already. We asked Josh's dad to come over, who was like a handyman by trade. He does construction, he does really anything around the house you need done, he'll do. We asked him to come over, take a look at this thing. He came over 3 days in a row, bringing different tools, different pieces, just trying to figure out how to get this thing to work. So finally on the 3rd day, he brought over all the pieces that he thought would fit. He found one that would fit because there was a bolt that you would tighten it all the way and then it would fall. And then you would tighten it all the way and then it would fall. So it was stripped, I guess, I don't really know. We thought because of that, that's why it was leaking. That's not why it was leaking. One of the tubes itself had been pinched in a certain way, so there was like a slit in it. So he had to trim the slit and then assemble the whole thing back together. When he did that, reassembled everything and installed everything, we turned the water back on, everything almost was running great until we noticed that there was a hole in the back of the actual spout. And like, there's no threads, there's no screw or anything that's supposed to go into there. It's literally just a hole. I emailed the company a little bit sooner in this process about the missing tubing and the broken seal, asking if we can get another one. And I would have to pay shipping for them to ship those pieces to me, even though I bought those pieces and they weren't in the box with the stuff that I ordered. So we asked to return the product. The email that I got back stated that I was responsible for the shipping charge, which I already paid $17 for a freight charge. So now I have to pay to return my item, which I don't get refunded for. The other thing is they will inspect the item to make sure that all of the pieces are in there. Well, I didn't get all of the pieces when the product was shipped to me. Looking on the Better Business Bureau website, apparently this is a common issue. Product malfunction is a big issue. Customer service is also a pretty big issue. So there are hundreds of people making comments about how they returned an item. The item was signed for at the facility, but they never got a refund. The company says that they never received the item. All of this just nonsense. At this point, Josh and I are like, well, do we like duct tape the hole so that we can use our water filtration system that's already installed in our house? Or do we just say, screw it, undo everything, throw it in a box, pay for shipping, and hope for the best? Moral of the story, check the Better Business Bureau website before you buy anything from any company. It is what it is. I didn't do my part, and this is what I get, I guess. If you guys are considering buying from Aquasana, don't. If you look on the Better Business Bureau website, there's a complaint about every single one of their products, at least one complaint per product, if not multiple. That's just where I stand. I'm having a really hard time with it, but you know, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. I hope that they can train their staff a little bit better, but you know, I don't know why they're still a company, because there are complaints from years and years and years ago. Same issues I'm dealing with now. It's not just because of COVID. It's not just post-pandemic. This has been happening for years, and I just didn't do my part in looking up what was gonna happen. I hope this is helpful to someone. I'm sorry if you ordered one and were coming to this video hoping that this would be something great and something that would help you explain how to fix your broken water filtration system. It's not, and I'm sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.